Alright guys, MissedThePart here. So it's pretty late for me to make this video. I'm not going to be too loud because it's 10 p.m. right now, and I don't know, I was about to go to sleep there, but I guess not. We got to edit, we got to make content. So earlier on today, Insomniac Games on Twitter made a post 7 hours ago, and it said still live, plenty of time to watch us. Do not do that voodoo that we do. And then it had twitch.tv/Insomniac Games / and then it had their Insomniac Live. Now that was their tweet 7 hours ago that I will have on in the video right now. And then we have another few tweets by two individuals, and pretty much they were just talking about how their communication was pathetic, and pretty much nobody was getting in the loop. And now I would agree on this. Insomniac's communication has been completely silent since the DLC. We haven't heard really anything since the heist. They haven't communicated with fans, so this is an actual first time they've communicated with people since the release of the game, which is very surprising. And then somebody says, which I don't want to butcher his last name, but I think Michael says, I think they're afraid of releasing the DLC, especially after the backlash. They probably have no Raimi suit or any other suit suit that specifically requested, which is probably making Insomniac very afraid, which is not wrong for them to be. And then Insomniac Games replies with nah. So Insomniac has been listening to the fans apparently in these tweets, and they say, what do you want us to say? We don't have anything to share on Silver Lining. We will share more when we have... No, wait. Oh, okay, let me read this. Okay, it's laid out. But they said we will share more when we are ready to. So, they don't really want to release any details regarding Silver Lining, which, them responding to this makes me wonder that, the DLC trailer's coming out tonight or tomorrow, and I'm not gonna be surprised. I definitely believe that these trailers are gonna be out very soon. Oh crap, that was just my phone. And then they say, we have always listened. We have only announced content through the final installment of The City That Never Sleeps, and we haven't announced any of the specific suits still yet to come to the game. Then somebody says, come on, Insomniac, you said you were listening. Picture of the Raimi suit. Listening doesn't mean we always do what people tell us to do. We hear you. Hearing doesn't mean we always act or follow. That's gonna bite them in the butt later on. And then somebody says, I guess no Raimi suit. Now, all these tweets pretty much confirm that they didn't deconfirm the Raimi suit. They didn't confirm the Raimi suit. They didn't deconfirm the sensational. They didn't confirm the sensational. Now, what they did is they pretty much just responded saying, yeah, we are listening to you guys. And that's actually very surprising, considering that Insomniac just doesn't want to listen to anyone, but they finally respond, and then they don't deconfirm any suits or confirm any suits, which is really surprising. But they're saying stuff about we're listening, but we don't always have to listen or something. Let me reread this tweet on my phone here, because it's just a bit confusing, and it's all over the place, because it's well, what are you trying to say? You can put it in the game, but you don't want to. I don't know. It's just very weird. Let me read this. Listening doesn't mean we will always do what people tell us to. We hear you. Hearing doesn't mean we always act or follow. So they're hearing us, but they don't want to act or follow it, which is very stupid and very weird, because it's okay, well, from a business standpoint, that just confirms that you're not listening to the fans, because you're not going to act or follow on it. You might not follow or act on it. Hearing doesn't mean we always act or follow. So we, meaning Insomniac Games and everybody there, so it doesn't mean they're always going to act or follow on, requested suits or requested things in the game. So right then and there, pretty much just means that, they're not, like, are they listening? Are they not listening? Like, what the heck? So, people were just responding, like, what the heck's happening? Is the Raimi suit deconfirmed? It's not confirmed, it's not deconfirmed, and nobody knows. But if they're gonna say, like, oh, well, we don't have to follow or listen, it's like, well, you really, like, you kind of should. At a certain point, though, right? Like, you should be doing it at a certain point, listening and following. But then you gotta just tell the fans, like, okay, well, we can't do everything in our power, but we can do this. And these requested suits have been requested since July of 2018. So, what they said was, like, the suits, like, nothing's confirmed, and they're not telling us any information on it. Well, I don't know, it's just really confusing of what they're trying to say. Like, they're saying that they're listening to the fans, but then they're saying that they don't have to follow or listen if they don't want to, pretty much. That's just what I'm going from it. Now, if you're gonna say, like, we don't have to act or follow on it, well, if this is requested with 80% of the fan base, acting and following on it is probably one of the best business decision moves that you can ever do, because not only are you going to be cashing in, but the fans are going to love you as well. So you're going to be making money, and you're going to be cashing in on a lot of dough, and Sony would love to have that. And it's just really disappointing to see that, like, not only do they know we want the Raimi suit, but they just pretty much said, yeah, we don't have to follow or act on it. So they know that we want it. Well, they already knew that since probably July, but they just said, like, whatever's there, yeah, we didn't have to act or follow on that trash or whatever, So, pretty much Insomniac, I don't know, I'm not gonna put words in their mouth, I'm not gonna do any of that, but from what I am seeing, from my point of view, is like two different tweets. One tweet saying they're, listening to us, and then another tweet saying that they don't have to act and follow on it. But I mean, listening is acting and following on it in a way. So that's what kind of confuses me as well. And very strange situation. Just saw it on Twitter there. So, I think we're going to be moments away of getting that trailer. What do you guys think about all this happening? Tell me in the comments down below. If you did enjoy, make sure to slap a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and share the video with your friends, because they're probably going to want to stay up to date as well. So is Insomniac listening to us? Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe.